All right, what's up? Welcome to the Gossip Intellectual with me, comedian Royce Wynn, where we talk about sports, politics, entertainment, all the fun stuff. It's a fun podcast, okay? Don't come here with your misery, or if you do, come here to get rid of your misery. We're here to have fun in this fall summer season, okay? Leaves are falling, but the sun is out. Okay, t-shirts are being worn. I have a t-shirt on right now. Little sweatshirt, light little sweatshirt. Why are you always so focused on the weather, Royce? I don't know. Because it's changing and it affects our moods and what we wear. The weather is important. Okay. Now, do I only check the weather on my weather app? Absolutely. Okay. I'm not gonna watch the news for the weather. Okay, what am I, grandfather? No, I check the weather app, and then I figure out what I'm going to wear, and then I go outside, and I say, this was not the right outfit, and then I go back inside and I change, and then I get the right outfit. So yes, the weather affects everything. Happy Halloween. Who doesn't love Halloween? Well, obviously for religious reasons, some people don't love Halloween, but for the most part, America loves Halloween. I love Halloween. I'm never ready for it, right? I'm always just fighting for my life, and I'm like, it's Halloween? Fuck! I'll just have to catch everybody on Instagram and live through them. So I'll live through your parties, your outfits, your videos, and of course, the lovely ladies with their Halloween outfits. It's always a little bit of a treat, right? So yeah, I was out last night in the city. Halloween in New York is crazy. It's an event, all right? I was out till about 9:30. I was like, oh, it's time to go. It's getting scary out here. Now, New York is usually crazy, but you could see who the person is that's crazy. Now, it's Halloween. People got all types of outfits on. You don't even know who this crazy person is that bumped into you, that's screaming for no reason. The screams are crazier because now this person has a mask on. You're like, shit, I don't know. Are they about to rob somebody? Are they about to commit a crime? Or are they just in the spirit of Halloween? So shouts out to Halloween. A time to put a mask on and hide who you are or become who you really are. Which one is it? Ew. But yeah, I enjoyed everybody out there, having a good time, people on dates, adds a little spice to your relationship, right? Let's dress up, let's be sexy, get drunk, go out in town, come back and have a little fun in the bedroom. But also, yeah, just watching the kids go from store to store. And everybody is out. It gets a little too crazy, though. West Village has always been crazy. The amount of times I've been stuck in the West Village on Halloween just because traffic of people, not traffic of cars, traffic of people in costumes. It's been too many times. It's been times where I've been working. I'm like, I can't do this because there's people everywhere. They literally have to have extra police and shut down everything. But that's cool. Have some fun, okay? Because we haven't been having fun these past 2 or 3 months with the election and everything. But yeah, women get to be free, be themselves, be sexy. I want to talk about that because I just watched the Megan Thee Stallion doc, and it affected me. It was very emotional. I was like, I probably shouldn't watch this, but I watched the whole thing. Because I was about to go to sleep. That's why I was like, this is going to give me nightmares. And it did. Did not sleep great after watching Megan Thee Stallion's story. But glad she shared that with us and it was vulnerable and stuff. But I like how she explained about more of the empowerment. I felt it, but I really got it watching her. So let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion. So the Megan Thee Stallion doc is on Amazon Prime and it's worth it. Great job. A lot of times I get these documentaries wrong. It's usually a PR thing for celebrities, and not saying this wasn't. Obviously, it was, but it's usually annoying, and you usually don't believe them, and you're just like, all right, this person was annoying before, and now you've made them more annoying. But I think in this one, they showed a side of her that was authentic, and that you wanted to celebrate, and it felt real what she actually went through, and I almost shed a tear. And you got to know her a little bit better. You got to humanize her. Like, I would hear stuff here and there. Like, I didn't know she had lost her parents until like way after. So just the strength of her to go through all that, I was like, couldn't be me. All in her 20s, man. Where you're just still trying to figure out yourself and figure out life. I don't think you kind of get grounded until like your 30s. In your 20s, you're kind of an idiot, but you're moving through with what you got from whatever you learned through your childhood and your teen years. But you're still making some mistakes. I made them, right? Still making them. Yeah, showed her relationship with her mom. I found that out later that her mom was a rapper. And but it really showed how she used to watch her mom and started to write, and it showed how close her and her mom were, and how she just didn't have her through the hardest part of her life, which was obviously the shooting and the court case and all that. So I didn't think she wanted to deal with it, because I thought she made some statements like, I just want this to be over. But she really wanted Tory to go to jail. She was like, we gonna see if justice is real or not. She was like, lock this man up. And speaking of Halloween, the leprechaun deserved to get locked up. Like, he was crazy. Okay, I was just appalled. And I'm glad she called out everybody that had something to say about her, that villainized her during that time. And I'm just, because I was confused. I was like, she got shot, right? Like, why are we acting like she's a bad person? Drake, LeBron, Joe Budden, fuck all y'all. And it showed that shit was really affecting her, son. She had to go away for a month. I didn't even know that. She went away for a month just to get her mental health together. And, it showed the lyrics and how real those lyrics were and everything she went through. And speaking of lyrics, so yeah, her woman empowerment lyrics, like, I always felt it, but I felt it more in the documentary, and I like how they broke it down, because it was like, yeah, she's a rapper, and she's confident in who she is, even though in the documentary it shows she had insecurities, she had doubts, and it got to her, the criticisms of how people were judging her and the way she carried herself through her career and her music, which is why she kind of she did lie about the Tory Lanez thing to Gayle, because she just didn't want to be judged anymore, and she didn't want that to affect I guess how people were judging her with the case in public opinion, which it wasn't the right move, but it showed her thought process and why she made that decision. But what I saw at those concerts were, I think I saw some Muslim women in the crowd. Don't quote me, but what I felt was that it's women that aren't from her lifestyle, who are rappers, who come from maybe a more suppressed sexual environment, that felt freed by her music. And that opened my mind up. There's still suppression on women's sexuality and how they carry themselves and what they can do. And I don't know the line, I was watching my favorite podcast with Van Lathan, and he made the dopest statement. He was like, most men, we want to control women because we really don't want to be hurt. We don't want to think about the fact that maybe a girl we liked had sex with somebody else, or a girl we were dating might cheat on us, might hurt us, might just want to have sex with somebody beside us. Every man wants a woman to have, wants to be a virgin, but also be a freak. So there's a lot of religions and households, environments where women grow up and they can't explore sex, and that's why these podcasts get so big. A lot of times it is white women just talking about sex, which the environments they come from is a little bit more free most of the time, which is why they're so open about it. But women are like, man, this is crazy. Like, you just have sex whenever you want and you talk about how to do it and what to do. So it does need to be talked about. People need to be more free. Now, should you be going out there doing it with any and everybody? No. Obviously, Megan Thee Stallion admitted that she was going through some things. And a lot of us use sex to run away from things. Okay? When I'm stressed, I'm feeling anxiety, put on my little videos, do what I want to do. So you shouldn't, obviously, you want to do it in a healthy way, but you shouldn't feel like you can't do it when you want to, I would say, right? Which a lot of women feel, all right? So it's great that she's out there freeing women up, and she's not perfect, okay? All right? You don't end up hanging out with Tory Lanez if your life is going great. She was like, there should have been some signs. I was like, it's Tory Lanez. You didn't see no signs. But whatever. I don't know him personally. Maybe there's a side of him that he showed her at first that felt safe and fun. And she felt comfortable hanging out with him. I didn't know that he was dating Kelsey and they were hanging out and that whole thing happened. So that's the other reasons you should probably like that. That does look kind of bad. Your best friend was messing with a dude and you mess with him on the side. So, I don't know. I can't really defend that, except for the time she was going through a really hard time. She said she was drinking a lot, partying a lot, trying to run away from it. And, she made it look like she caught him. He caught her while she was vulnerable. Who knows? We'll never know how that situation went. But whatever happened in the bedroom. But, men have to be more open to women exploring themselves sexually. And just because she had sex with somebody else does not mean she doesn't like you. She doesn't want to have sex with you. Also, who knows what happened with that other guy? Who knows how it went? And, we need to be healthier and more open about exploring ourselves sexually. And men have always had that free range. And now women are having a free range. And we can't villainize them for it. A lot of times we just like, oh my God, he was banging her around. He was crushing her. It's just like, did it go like that? But I think that's just the way of men dealing with the fact that women are having sex with other people besides them, and you might like her or have feelings with her. And, it's not going to be like that, So yeah, I that opened my mind. That was one of the big things that I really liked about it, because and she was saying, like, because of the way I rap, because of the way I dress, people are just throwing me away and are not considering the fact that there was a very violent act against me and I was shot and I might not be mentally okay. And I agree with that. So that really hit me. And just how strong she was and all that she went through alone. She lost her best friend. She lost her mom, her dad. She just had her team. And I was like, she's way stronger than me. I cannot do it. I'm going through my shit right now, and it's really not that bad. But I could relate to a lot of the emotions and things she was going through. It's on a much, 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 much lower level. But I can't imagine. She had to make the decision to unalive her mom, and that was all she had. Just wild, absolutely wild. Great documentary and some closure at the end, and she's able to move on for the most part. But she'll forever be trolled by the situation with this guy who acted irrationally and very, very arrogantly harassed her through music and social media throughout the whole process and acted like he did nothing wrong, which was just what she brought up. It's just like, you got to be crazy to do that to somebody and to be act like you're completely innocent. It drove me crazy. So he deserves everything. But then looking in his eyes, I was like, I don't think he was all the way there either. He was escaping a lot through whatever he was doing. And him and the baby going on stage and the baby saying, come home, let's make music again together. Fuck no. Okay? The baby, figure it out on your own. Okay? You say you're the best, do it on your own. Okay? Meg, do not do a song with him. I don't care. You got enough fans, this documentary. You are dope as hell, son. I cannot listen to your music without dancing or bobbing my head. I had to look up your producer because I was like, how does he hit the mark every time? The beat is hard as hell. The way she rides the beat. It's one of the most clever rappers out there, male or female, son. Okay? I don't even know how to twerk. But I twerk spiritually when I hear your music. So great documentary on Amazon Prime. Go check it out. And shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. We wish her all the healing and just abundance and to keep carrying on. And yeah, man, she said she had never dealt with those type of mental emotions, and she had never felt like she didn't want to be here, and that was the first time she felt like she didn't want to be here. So we're glad that you're still here, that you're feeling good, and you're needed, and you're affecting a lot of people, a lot of women. You stood tall despite whatever was going on with you on the inside, and we're glad you did, man. Even as a man, I was inspired. I was like, damn, I could go a little bit harder or, continue to be an inspiration, right? I didn't really want to do this podcast today, but I'm here. I think that was it about Meg Thee Stallion, but salute to her. Great documentary. So Meg Thee Stallion was vindicated and definitely got her lick back in the best way possible. And so shout out to her. Now, Young Thug, I don't know if you want to call it vindication, but he got probation. He will no longer have to go to court, be in jail. He got really long probation, 20 years. If he violates the probation, he has to do 20 years or something like that. The charge is 40 years. But at the end of the day, he's going home. So it's a win for him. I think it's an embarrassing and huge loss for the state of Georgia and Fonnie Willis. And, I guess in the philosophical way of you want the streets cleaned up, and if this guy was really making the streets messy and gang culture messy, you got a big part of it out. But in terms of making yourself look good and making it worth all the money and time you spent and getting this guy in jail, you failed. Okay. And PR wise, you failed. Because the story is they were sloppy, they didn't have a good case, and he's going home. So Fonnie Willis started out with a great year, 2 big cases, and both end up failing due to, I don't know, sloppy paperwork, unorganization, and obviously her personal life getting put on blast. So, the criminals won this time. If you guys like the Joker won. Okay, they say he's the rapper Joker, the Joker won. If you like the villain in movies, the villains are winning. Okay, now we hope on November, is it 5th or the 6th, that, I think it's 5th, that the villain does not win, Trump. But in these situations in the state of Georgia, which, has done some great things and helped us win the election last time, shout out to Stacey Abrams, took an L this time. Okay? You got whooped like the Yankees. So now the crazy part, which everybody was talking about, is he can't talk about gang culture or violence or something in his music. And it was just like, his name is Young Thug. As long as he was in court, he might not be young anymore. Yeah, it might have to change his name to just, I don't know, Thug of Georgia. Well, you can't say that. That's a crime if you. So some type of Thug. What did he say? I forgot the acronym that he made up was hilarious. I think they changed the name of YSL already too. Like it's called Young Stoner Life or something like that. So it's like, what is he going to rap about? Can't rap about girls no more. Relationship with Mariah the Scientist. Okay. So we'll see. All right. So don't do crime. Okay. Young aspiring rappers, do weirdo philosophical educational rap. All right. Because the street rap, it doesn't get you far. So people thinking that since he beat it, Lil Durk might beat it. Who knows? I don't know. They got a whole phone call with Durk. Every case is different, you guys. Okay, stop making one thing just like the other. Everything is different. Okay. But the guy will be home. We got good music. He's a rap genius. And he said he's going to work back with Gunna, Gunna is on fire. Okay, he's been in the gym the whole time. It's just like, you got out of jail to act like you still in jail. so Gunna got in super shape. Okay, Chloe Bailey hit him with the hey big head. That's how in shape he is. So hopefully they get in the studio, they figure it out, and get this money made. T.I.'s not making money, not making music no more, so he can help out and add his expertise. T.I. very smart man, despite his criminal problems. He can help Young Thug give an angle. Okay. So hopefully it'll hit the same. You know what I mean? But those of us that like to hear about crime that don't do crime, it might not be as fun. All right? Can you watch The Sopranos with no crime? Can you watch Power with no crime? How they gonna do it? I remember this one dude was doing crimes. So we'll see how that goes. But Young Thug is home, so however you feel about that, I think it's weird when we just celebrate people coming home, like Big Meech, Young Thug. It's just like, are they innocent? Should we be celebrating that? So yeah. Okay, so now that we're talking about weird celebrations, the Republican Party has tried to flip the whole garbage thing remember comedian Tony Hinchcliffe called Puerto Rico garbage. Big story. People are saying it's the October surprise that in Pennsylvania, Puerto Ricans are going to edge out the voting for the Democrats. I'm one of those people like, so it took him shitting on Puerto Rico, and now y'all are like, fuck Trump, and y'all were undecided before? Okay, all the things he said, so it's all about you. Okay, so all you narcissistic Puerto Ricans, I'm just telling you now, I'm glad you made the right decision, but I don't fuck with you like that, okay? So if it comes up in conversation, I kind of like Trump until he said, fuck Puerto Rico. Fuck you. Okay. Cussing a lot today. So then Biden said something like, the real garbage is on the other side, or something, whatever he said, whatever he whispered. And so Republicans do like they always do. They start something and then all of a sudden they're the victims, and now they all wearing garbage bags, trash outfits, which I'm glad they're finally showing how they are on the inside, on the outside. Ho! Yeah. They call this garbage. Trump was running around in the only blue collar outfit he's ever worn. Huh? Has Trump ever even given out turkeys? Okay. Does he own a pair of jeans? So yeah, he was out in the garbage truck. You saw Megyn Kelly. First of all, I don't know. Maybe it's the little fashionista in me. I'm like, make the garbage look cute, okay? Y'all would not get into the Met Gala with y'all garbage outfits, right? And double entendre right there. Garbage out. It's a garbage outfit, but it's also a garbage outfit. Right? So yeah, y'all started the whole garbage thing. Okay, y'all call Puerto Rico garbage. All right, nobody cares that Biden calls y'all garbage. Nobody's even listening to Biden anymore. Okay, he's just like on the side. He's the president, but So y'all playing victim garbage, please. Okay, and you're projecting because you know deep down inside you're garbage. Okay, your soul is garbage. The way Megyn Kelly made a living is garbage. The way Donald Trump moves through the world is garbage. Donald Trump Jr. is garbage. Okay? You put garbage up your nose. All right? So we don't care about your victim garbage outfits. Ray J is also garbage, but he's funny. Okay? Now, I think Ray J is a Trump supporter, which is disappointing because Ray J makes me laugh. He was on Nicki Minaj's live. I also think Nicki Minaj is garbage, but I like her music, and she's also funny too. I'm tired, all right? But they're not running for political office, and it can't affect my life, okay? So I can be a low-key fan. But they went on live. It was very funny, and Ray J was just doing what Ray J does, saying, "Nicki, I've been a fan. Nicki, I love you. Nicki, I have an opportunity for you." It always goes back to reality TV. With Ray J. But he explained the fight with him and Diddy's sons, and he said they actually got on the phone and they worked it out. That's good to see. Okay? No more violence against people from the Diddy family. Okay? And then Whack 100 just put out a weird story today, but whatever. So I thought that was funny. And yeah. I don't know. He was talking about nothing, and Nicki was just like, "Ray J, get off my line." So that's it, man. Check out Ray J and Nicki Minaj, and that's a podcast for today. Keep growing, keep learning. Keep trying. That's the only way you're gonna grow. Right? You might get a little hurt in the process. But, that's the one thing I did want to say about Megan Thee Stallion. Salute to her for going through what she went through. Thank God put her through that so that she could show her strength and inspire so many other people. Like, dang, if I'm only going through half of that, or if I'm going through something harder than that, there's somebody in the world who pushed through it. So, some of the things you go through are just meant to be, man. And you never know who's watching and who might be inspired about how you handled it. So don't think it's not all bad. It might seem bad in the moment, but you never know who you're affecting. All right. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. And wish you the best. Keep striving to the top. Bye. This is the Gossip Intellectual Podcast with Royce Wynn.